Hey there guys, what's happening and welcome back to our channel. Just because they're celebrity kids and you see them with all the glitz and glamour doesn't necessarily mean they live the best lives out there. When you know about the behind the scenes situation, you'd probably feel good about your basic life. Here are the best secrets about celebrity kids. Number 6. Susan Olsen. Cindy Brady of the Brady Bunch was the cutest kid of her time. The 8-year-old was actually Susan Olsen, who blew everyone away with her skills. Her blonde hair was the defining feature for her role, but the story behind it is devastating. Although she was initially blonde, the producers didn't think she was blonde enough for the role. For this, they had her go for hair appointments every now and then and get her hair bleached in the blonde they wanted. The results of over-bleaching resulted in Olsen's hair falling out in clumps. The star has often said how she hated being in the sitcom. Number 5. Drew Barrymore. While the public primarily recognizes Barrymore for her movies as an adult, in reality, her acting career dates back to when she was a child. She began her career with The Extraterrestrial, but soon after was diagnosed with a mental illness. She was put in a mental institution by her mother for a handful of illnesses, including an eating disorder and substance misuse. And it all started when she was only 9 years of age. This is wild. She's doing remarkably well as an actor today and has come a long way since her rocky childhood. Number 4. Jake Lloyd. Are you a Star Wars fan? Have you been a part of the fandom for a while now? You would know Jake Lloyd as the actor who eventually played Anakin, starting with the Phantom Menaces franchise, and he was later known as the worst actor for doing it. Regardless of his reputation, Lloyd was clear on one thing. He didn't enjoy his time as a celebrity under the spotlight. He said it was a living hell because of everything that came along. This included little sleep as well as other problems. All of this built up in him, and because of his unsuccessful run with the franchise, he burned everything he had from the time and never turned back. He was once taken into custody for evading the police, but he couldn't get away with it even after using a fake name. Yes, being a star, regardless of a positive or negative reputation, gains you enough to be recognized. Number 3. Jackie Coogan. Jackie Coogan was the most sought-after child star in the 1920s. His smile, attitude, and acting skills made him as such, and of course, he was paid accordingly. But in shocking news, it was revealed that his parents took every last penny from him, and Coogan was left with nothing after. The actor then sued his parents for this injustice, and the scandal also involved the state. The government later passed a Coogan Act to ensure the financial safety of child stars. Number 2. Robert Blake. Hollywood looks enticing to an outsider. However, only the insiders know of the dirty games that are being played within the community. It's not easy surviving the harsh conditions of the entertainment industry, and it appears Robert Blake was a victim of it. Blake was another famous child star from the 1940s whom you might remember from the Our Gang series, but things took a turn for the worse for him and he grew up to become a troubled adult. Soon, he was seen as the weird guy in The Lost Highway. Later, he was found being incriminated for the death of his wife, who everyone claimed was done by Blake. What actually happened? No one knows. Number 1. Macaulay Culkin. The immense success of the Home Alone series made Macaulay Culkin a household name, so much so that Culkin became one of the highest paid child stars of the time. Watching him deceive and play with the thieves' minds in the movies gave us a giggle every time we watched it. With this in mind, one might think the actor had a glamorous life as a child, but unfortunately, this wasn't true. Culkin was actually part of a broken family where the father was highly inappropriate with him. He was jealous and controlling and didn't let Culkin, a child at the time, live a life of freedom. When the actor was 15, he was seeking emancipation from his family. He filed a lawsuit against them for the return of his earnings, which amounted to $17 million. The Home Alone star revealed this shocking information about his familial relations to tabloids and said this was precisely why he didn't continue to do movies. This, however, has changed now. The camera and spotlight might be good at showing the enchanting life of child stars and other celebrities that live in it, but it fails to show the real picture behind it. It's actually the stories behind closed doors that define how the celebrity actually lives their life. If you know of other tragic celebrity child star stories, let us know down in the comments below, and we'll catch you guys later in another video. Bye now.